Welcome to GRIOT of the Diaspora. My name is Nakaira G, and today we are doing a GRIOT news episode. This is going to be super short. We are going to be talking about some issues coming up in South Africa. We're also going to be talking about what's going on in America, and then we have some other news going on about Africa in general that we're still trying to figure out. So I'm going to start this episode with this story about South Africa. So apparently there has been a really big case that happened recently. Two women were murdered by these white farmers. And so the story is basically these two women, we don't know too much of the details why they were on the farm, but they were at a farm and these two white men killed them. And apparently there was a Zimbabwean man who also helped murder the women. The part that makes this story really, really disturbing is the way that the women were murdered. So apparently they were shot and then they were dismantled and fed to pigs. And so their bodies were found in a pigsty, in what is described as a pigsty. And so there's a lot of things to this story that we all have questions about because a lot of information hasn't come out yet. A lot of representatives from South Africa have not spoken out about it. It's been out in the media, but it's not reaching even South Africa's mainstream media, and it's not a conversation amongst the social media influencers of South Africa. And so let me just read a little bit of this story. So two Black South African women were murdered by white farmers and fed to pigs in the Limpopo area of South Africa. One of the women was Zimbabwean, but they were both Black South African women. Apparently, this incident has happened within the past week or so, but evidence is still coming out how the women were found. Apparently, the son of one of the women it was reported that they started a search for his mother. Obviously, a lot of controversy happening with South Africa right now. A lot of people are still complaining about the fact that the beauty pageant Chidima was treated a certain type of way. And now people are kind of like, how did you guys treat a beauty pageant winner worse than you guys are treating these white farmers that killed these innocent Black women? And so that has been a conversation all over the news, all over my Twitter and Instagram feed. It's just pictures of the women, pictures of the men that have been arrested. And so apparently on August 30th, there was a court hearing, and apparently the guys who murdered these women are now asking for bail. So I'm just going to keep close to this story and do probably some more follow-ups as information comes out, because I think for the most part, this is something to be outraged about, because a lot of people from South Africa and in South Africa have been making claims feeling like sentiments of apartheid is coming back. And so I think this is something that people should be paying attention to. However, we are still waiting for even the president as well as other country officials to even make a statement about what has happened. So that is what's going on in South Africa. And so let's move right along. So some information also came out that there's a new home loan program that is targeted towards immigrants who have made it to America. And this is something that's going on apparently in California. And so there has been a lot of political conversation going on social media about this home loan program. When I looked into it, it looks like there has been a home loan program that has been set up that is designated specifically for immigrants, whether they are illegal or legal. From my understanding, I'm gonna keep follow up as more information comes out. But apparently, this is something that has come out of California's legislator, and so people are upset because people are saying, how do immigrants continue to have more privileges and more opportunities than the local Black residents and indigenous people in America? And so
It's Kiki.
I really hate that this is happening, because even though people are valid in their questioning of this program, it's just going to cause more divide and it is going to affect the election. So I am just going to stand by and watch what happens. But apparently, this program is offering $30,000 to $100,000 to homeowners or aspiring homeowners who may be of immigrant status. So I just know that that's going to cause a lot of division, right? And so the last story, apparently there has been monkeypox cases found in different parts of Africa. And when I looked into it, I saw that even some cases showed up in Thailand, but specifically with Africa, it seems like there has been cases popping up in South Africa, Kenya, Mozambique, Zambia, and Congo, as well as Ghana. And what a lot of people are saying is that monkeypox has been around for some time, and there hasn't been any real care or any real priority for this particular illness and infection. And so a lot of people feel like because of COVID, they are now starting to take this more seriously. But regardless of why they're taking it seriously, I just think that they should just be taking it seriously, period. You know, it's unfortunate because there are certain things like being in America, we haven't had certain experiences with certain types of infections and diseases.
And so, in this case, I guess we're just gonna have to stay tuned because I don't know what's going on, honestly. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about any cases in my area or just in the general news here. It doesn't mean that it's not here, but I'm definitely gonna pay attention to this. So, like I said, this was a short episode. I'm gonna start dropping these type of episodes more frequently, so definitely stay tuned. And yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.